everyone, I'm Aveline. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So first off, just want to say if the audio is slightly different, this is the first video that I'm doing a voiceover for in my new office. So I haven't really had the chance to like test out the echo in here, for example. We'll see how it goes. Also, my setup looks slightly different. I've actually decided to place my computer on my desk. So I didn't have that back in my old office, but I don't know, it just feels right to have it on my desk right now. So I don't know if that's gonna cause any, like, you can hear it working in the background or something during voiceovers. Just wanted to say that there's a couple of things that are a little bit different because yes, I've moved, and that's also why I haven't really been uploading for the past 10 days? I don't know how many days. It took a while. I had some stuff I needed to pack and then a whole lot of unpacking. I ended up with 32 boxes total. Mostly because of books, which, you know, they take up a lot of space in moving boxes. So, but I more or less only have one box left, or maybe like 1.5 or something left to unbox now or unpack. So I think we're more or less settled down, and that means I can finally go back to like sitting down, relaxing, and building, working. But it's been a process and a half. So, but yeah, it feels nice to just to have like I feel like a change of scenery, like a change of surroundings, if you will. That kind of does a lot for inspiration for me, so I feel a little bit rejuvenated, for example. So we'll see what we can do over the next couple of weeks. I have some catching up to do. I promise you guys I'm going to upload as much as I can throughout this month because I really have a lot of catching up to do. So if there's anything specific you'd like to see from me, let me know. Obviously, there was a little bit of not a situation, well, there was the alleged leak with the horse pack, but I'm not gonna take that for a fact. In fact, I don't think that's actually a proper leak. I don't really know. We'll see. The team hasn't said anything, so like, I'm not gonna take it for a fact. Does that make sense? Like, I'm gonna disregard it. I'm gonna ignore it. But we also got 2 kits. And of course, of course, they would choose to release the Book Nook kit during the 1 week or 1.5 weeks maybe, where I'm unable to actually sit down and do anything with it because my setup hasn't been fixed. I haven't had a background. I actually meant to do this voiceover with Facecam, but then I forgot. I kind of want to start doing that though for videos for speed builds. So, but just like a little corner up in the left corner or something. I'll think about it a little bit, but I just kind of want to make a few changes or something. So you might see me popping up on the screen at some point in a voiceover soon. But I was meant to do it today. I was wearing makeup and everything, and then I just forgot when I sat down to do the voiceover. Whoops. But they decided to release this Book Nook kit while I was unable to do anything with it, and I feel offended. I feel like that was done on, I'm just kidding, by the way, but I feel like it was done on purpose. I think I can almost confidently say that I probably have the biggest book collection out of at least most of the Sims community. So like, the fact that we get a pack that actually fully makes it possible for almost fully makes it possible for me to actually build my office, for example, while I'm unable to do anything about it. Like, I was squealing pulling these things out of the catalog while I was decorating this house because, oh my gosh, the whole setup over here with the modular bookcases makes me so happy. Modular bookshelves makes me so freaking happy. I would have wanted to cover that when the kit just came out, but I was just unable to. So sorry for those of you who have been waiting. I know that I got a couple of like mentions or tweets sent my way like, have you seen this? This is perfect for you. And I'm just like, yeah, but my computer is currently not available. So that was the thing. But here we are. I'm a little bit behind. So, but I wanted to do something slightly dedicated to this new kit because honestly, as you can probably tell, it's right up my alley, both style-wise, but also just content-wise with the bookcases. So up my alley. Like doing face cam for this video would have fit perfectly because my background right now is literally just books. I actually did I've done a whole arranging my bookcases. Well, I've recorded the video. I haven't edited it yet because I ended up with like 4 hours of footage. So that's gonna take a while to go through. Good job, me. But I have arranged my bookcases since moving, and I've actually gotten an extra big, wide bookcase and an extra tall, skinny bookcase. So I have like extra books behind me in videos from now on, and I'm very excited to show you. If you want to see that other video though, the arranging my bookcases video, it'll be up over on my booktube. Yes, because I do have a booktube channel. And that's linked to in the pinned comment as per usual. So like, the kid is just like completely me, and I've just been unable to do anything. I've been so frustrated about it. I've also done my best to not see anybody use it before. I think I saw like a couple of pictures on Twitter, but honestly, I've gone on Twitter to check my notifications and then shut it down because I've just not been wanting to get anything spoiled. I've been wanting to have the option to go through everything on my own. So, because it's just like, it's so for me, if you get what I mean. So I just wanted to make sure that I could just do that on my own. So, but yeah, I really like it. I like the small decor pieces. I like the style. There's nothing I want to say about it. Maybe there's a couple of like, they could have added like a couple more items or something, but honestly, I can't even remember how many items are in the pack total. Because I didn't count when I was recording this. I was just so focused on trying to make everything go together. So I don't really recall, but maybe that's the thing that I thought about for like a second. I could be wrong though. So don't take my word for it, but it's cute. I love the fact that the bookcases are modular. I would have wanted maybe like a skinny one, so like a half size bookcase as well, just for, because you know with the modular pieces, they go from wall to wall. The thing is, the wall is a bit thicker than just the line on the grid, if you get what I mean. Like the wall takes up like, let's say 10 centimeters, whereas the line on the grid that the wall is following is actually just 1. So whenever you put up modular pieces so that they have to fit like 4 squares that have a wall on each end of the 4 squares, those bookcases in this situation, they would kind of be clipping with the wall, and I think that's a little bit annoying. So I would have wanted maybe like a half-size bookcase as well, a half-size bookcase, modular bookcase piece, so that we could kind of negate this like clipping. It's the same with the Dream Home Decorator pieces. They do the exact same. You'll see me like not actually put them centered with the grid. Very often I move them because, for example, the little box shelves, you know which ones I mean from Dream Home Decorator, the box shelves. If you end up placing them so that they cover an entire wall, the right side of the box shelf and the left side of the right side of the right box shelves and the left side of the left box shelves, they'll kind of be clipping into the wall and disappearing so you can't see them. So I would have wanted, I negate that by just not covering up the entire wall. That's basically the way to do it. It's the same with countertops. They do the same. Or kitchen cabinets or whatever, you know, everything that's sort of like you have to fill up the entire grid square, it clips with the wall if you fill up the entire wall. I hope I'm making sense, but like, I haven't done a voiceover. I feel like I'm out of practice. I don't know. A lot of things to think about right now. I don't even know if you can hear like, well, nobody's playing in the yard at the moment. But like surroundings are a little bit different. So like noise situations might also be a little bit different. And I currently my office is like facing, there's one window and it's facing a yard where people sit and drink in the evening. For example, yesterday there were some guys playing football, soccer out there. Sorry, soccer. Anyway, they were not playing football. They were playing soccer. It's because it's called football in Danish. Just want to say, yeah. But just to clear up any confusion, it's the football where you actually play with your feet. Yes, they were playing that outside in the yard. And I don't think anybody's out there right now, but I'm also wearing noise canceling headphones, so I can't hear anything. But yeah, everything's just gonna take a little bit of getting used to. I'm gonna have to change up my rhythm a little bit as well for when I do voiceovers and stuff to obviously try to avoid it falling right on top of people having fun in the yard, at least here over the summer. Danes really love to go outside during the summer. They go absolutely... Yeah, not me, obviously. We've been through this before. I'm a redhead. I stay indoors. It's what's best for me and my skin. But everyone else, they love being outside. So, yeah, we have to work around that as well. But I don't think anybody's out there right now. I'm just like, it's a lot. So we have a new kit, but I'm also kind of like trying to... I've lost myself in this voiceover now, which is why I'm saying this. I've been trying to focus on, is the audio okay? Which I'm not sure that it actually is, but also new surroundings. I don't know if my neighbors can hear me talking to myself at the moment. And we have a new kit, and it's one that I actually really enjoy, but I've not been able to cover it from the start. There's a whole lot going on. I'm excited to be building more for you guys while I'm settling in fully. And if you want to check out how everything looks and stuff, there will be videos up on the other channel because I do vlog over there as well. It's mostly I kind of started to mix up mainly and mostly together. So it's mostly like book related, reading related, but sometimes it's also just like there's a little bit of lifestyle in there, so interior decor or just life. So if you are interested in any of that, definitely go check it out. But as for the yard, we are building on a very small lot, and the house, although I would call it a tiny house, it is a bit on the bigger side for a tiny house, so it ended up taking a lot of space on this lot, and so the backyard had to be very small. But I figured for someone who has such a focus on cozy in their living room area with all the books as well, and they have a fair amount of plants around the house as well, they would have a little bit of a gardening area, like a small dedicated area to gardening in their backyard. They also have a small, like, cozy sitting area, lounge area on the back patio, so they can sit out there on the late summer evenings or something and read, or maybe in the morning to get a cup of tea or coffee, whatever you please. And yeah, just try to make everything cozy. There's also a dining table, a very small, well, a one square dining table, so like four chairs total, but I only placed down 2. So you could also sit out there and actually have dinner at some point if you want to. I just quickly want to say this before wrapping up the voiceover, but my Better Build Buy doesn't really fully work at the moment. So is that because there's an update? Please tell me, because I am new to Better Build Buy and I feel kind of lost. But I planned to place down, there we go, a car, and it wasn't in the catalog, so I had to kind of work around that. It's in the uploaded version that's on the gallery, and it's also in the thumbnail and maybe the screenshots at the end of the video, I can't remember, but I couldn't find it in the catalog because Better Build Buy just does not work. So if anybody has any information on that, let me know, because I'm a noob. So please teach me your ways. Thank you. But that's all I got for you guys today. So I hope you all like this house. If you do, you can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. And as always, the trade files can be found over on my Patreon, which will be linked to in the description box as well as in the pinned comment, where you can also find a link to my booktube channel. So like mentioned earlier, if you want to check it out, you can head on over there and do so. But that's all I got for you guys today, so I hope you all enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!
Spring is in the air like a drum snare, buds are bursting, beautiful green. It's like a love scene with waves of flirting. Seasons change us. Maybe it's just me and my away.